The sky above the alien planet was dark and full of lightning. A terrible storm raged, with thunder shaking the ground. Liam's small scout ship struggled through the violent winds. His heart beat fast as he fought to control the damaged craft. Suddenly, the ship crashed hard into the rocky surface. Liam's body slammed against the control panel. His head hit the side, and everything went black for a moment. When he opened his eyes, the storm still roared outside. The ship's hull was cracked, and smoke rose from the broken engine. He knew he had to get out quickly before the ship exploded. He crawled out of the wreck and looked around. Strange purple trees waved wildly in the wind. The air smelled different, fresh, but strange. He pulled out his small toolkit and began fixing the ship's communication system. He needed to call for help, but he also knew help might never come. Suddenly, a sharp noise caught his attention. From behind a group of tall rocks, he saw figures running, 3 large creatures in dark armor chasing someone. The person they chased was a woman. She moved fast, but the creatures were catching up. Liam's eyes widened when he saw her skin. It was pale blue with a soft purple shade. Her ears were pointed like small elf ears, but different from anything Liam had ever seen. Her clothes looked royal, like a princess's robe, but torn from the chase. Without thinking, Liam jumped to his feet and shouted at the armored creatures, "Hey, leave her alone!" The creatures turned toward him. They looked surprised, but then one shouted in a strange language Liam could not understand. They charged toward him, weapons raised. Liam quickly grabbed a metal rod from his ship's wreckage. He wasn't trained for battle on alien worlds, but he was a soldier once. He remembered his training. The first creature swung a heavy club, but Liam ducked and hit its arm. The creature growled and swung again, but Liam pushed it back. The other 2 came closer, but Liam used the broken parts of his ship to block their attacks. The woman, seeing this, suddenly stopped running and hid behind a large rock. Liam kept fighting, trying to protect her. After a few minutes of struggle, the armored creatures backed away. Liam's strength was not great, but his will was strong. The creatures hissed and disappeared into the forest. Liam looked around for the woman. She stepped out slowly, her eyes wide but filled with relief. She spoke softly. "Thank you." Liam smiled tiredly. "Are you okay?" "Who were those creatures?" She looked at him carefully. "They are enemies of my people. I am Princess Jareen of the Tari Empire." Liam blinked. "Princess? You mean your royalty?" She nodded. "Yes, I was escaping an attack on my palace. They want to capture me." Liam felt a mix of surprise and curiosity. He had heard stories about aliens, but never met one. Now here she was, standing in front of him. "Can I help you?" Liam asked. Shireen nodded again. "You saved my life. I owe you. But this world is not safe for you." Liam looked at his damaged ship. "My ship is broken. I can't leave yet." "Then you will come with me to my palace," she said. "There you will be safe, and maybe you can help me." Liam hesitated. He didn't know if he could trust her, but she seemed honest, and he had no other choice. The storm was still strong, and the forest was full of dangers. "All right," Liam said. "Lead the way." Jareen smiled softly. "Thank you." They walked together through the wild forest. Strange sounds echoed all around. Liam saw plants that glowed faintly in the dark, and strange animals watching from the trees. Jareen told him about her people. The Tari were an old empire, with advanced technology and many worlds. But lately, dark forces had attacked their homeworld. Many lives were lost, including her family. Liam listened closely. He felt a strong respect for her courage. It was not easy to run from danger, especially for a princess. After several hours of walking, they reached a tall mountain. At the top was a large palace floating above the ground. The palace looked like a giant crystal, shining even in the dark storm. "This is my home," Jareen said. "Welcome to the Tari Empire." As they entered the palace, Liam was amazed. The halls were wide and clean, with machines and lights that seemed like magic. People with blue skin and pointed ears moved around, watching the strangers carefully. Jareen introduced Liam as the one who saved her. Some smiled, others whispered. Liam felt eyes on him, curious and wary. Jareen took him to a room to rest and offered food. Liam tasted strange fruits and drinks but was grateful. That night, Liam lay awake. He thought about his world far away and this strange new place. He wondered why the princess wanted him here and what would happen next. Suddenly, a soft knock came at the door. Jareen appeared, her eyes serious. "There is something you must know," she said quietly. "You are not just a guest here. Your presence changes many things." Liam sat up, confused. "What do you mean?" Jareen looked out the window, where the storm still raged. "Tomorrow you will understand. For now, rest. The future is uncertain." Liam felt a mix of fear and hope. He had saved a princess, but now he was inside her world. What secrets did this place hold? What dangers waited? As the storm outside slowly calmed, Liam closed his eyes, ready to face whatever came next. The next morning, Liam woke early. The strange palace was quiet except for soft humming sounds from the walls. He looked around his room. It was comfortable and clean, very different from his small scout ship or the wild planet outside. Jareen entered with a calm smile. "Good morning, Liam. Breakfast is ready." He followed her down long hallways with smooth floors that seemed to glow faintly under their steps. Servants in blue uniforms moved quietly, watching the human with curiosity. But no hostility. In the dining hall, Liam sat at a polished table filled with unfamiliar foods. Jareen ate with grace, but Liam could tell she was still worried after breakfast. She said, "Come, I want to show you something important." Liam felt hope. Maybe she would finally explain why she needed him. She led him to a large room filled with glowing maps and strange devices. Other Terry people stood around, looking serious. Jareen pointed at a map showing stars and planets. "This is the Tari Empire's homeworld. It was attacked by enemies who want to destroy us." Liam looked closely. "What kind of enemies?" "Some are rebels within our empire," she said quietly. "They believe humans are dangerous. They want to keep us pure and strong without outside influence." Liam frowned. "But I saved you." "Why would they hate me?" Jareen looked sad. "They fear change. They see you as a threat." Suddenly, the doors to the room slid open. Guards entered and surrounded Liam quickly but without roughness. "You are to come with us," one guard said politely. Liam was confused. "Why? I'm your guest." Jareen raised her hand, stopping the guards. "Wait," she turned to Liam. "I'm sorry. You must understand, this is not a punishment. What is going on?" Liam asked, feeling uneasy. Jareen sighed. "There are rules to protect my people. Because you are human, you must stay in a secure place for a time. It is for your safety and theirs." Before Liam could protest, the guards gently took his arms and led him through twisting corridors. His heart raced. They reached a room with no windows but soft lights. The door closed behind him with a quiet hiss. Liam was alone. The room was large, with a bed, a table, and a small garden of glowing plants. It was more like a comfortable cell than a prison. He sat on the bed. Anger rising. He had saved the princess and now he was being locked up? A soft voice startled him. Jareen appeared at the door, smiling gently. "You are not my prisoner," she said. "You are my guest under guard." "This place is safe," Liam frowned. "Safe? You captured me." She walked closer. "I did not want to do this. But my enemies want to hurt you, and I cannot allow that." Liam looked into her eyes and saw honesty. He did not want to be angry anymore. But still he wanted answers. "Why me?" he asked quietly. Jareen hesitated. "Because your people are different. Humans have strength in ways we lost long ago." "What do you mean?" Liam asked. "The Tari have great technology," she explained. "But our bodies are fragile. We suffer from a problem. Many of our people cannot have children anymore. It is a disease of the blood." Liam's eyes widened. "That sounds serious." "It is," she said. "If this continues, our race will disappear." She paused, then added, "Humans do not have this problem. Your blood is strong. You have something we lack." Liam thought deeply. Could his blood really help an entire alien race? Jareen nodded. "That is why I brought you here. To find Way to save my people. Liam felt a mix of pride and fear. He had never thought about being so important. But I am not a scientist, he said. How can I help? You don't have to be, Jareen smiled softly. Your presence gives hope. Our scientists want to study you carefully. Liam shivered at the thought of being studied. Will it hurt? No, she promised. We will be gentle. Days passed. Liam stayed in the room under watchful eyes. Guards brought him food and supplies. Jareen visited often, telling stories of her world and asking about Earth. Liam began to understand her better. She was brave and kind, but also lonely. Being a princess was not easy. One evening, a scientist named Oren came to the room. He was a small, thin Tari with sharp eyes and a gentle voice. We want to learn about your blood, Oren said kindly. It may hold answers, Liam agreed, and small tests began. They were painless but strange. Oren showed Liam images of cells and DNA sequences. Liam listened, trying to understand. Jareen stayed nearby, watching Liam with concern. One night, Liam asked her, Why did you capture me instead of letting me go? She sighed. Because you are more than a guest. You are a symbol. To some, you are a threat. To others, a chance. Liam smiled faintly. Sounds like I'm caught in a big game. Maybe, she whispered. But together we can change it. Suddenly an alarm sounded. Red lights flashed. Guards rushed into the room. Jareen grabbed Liam's hand. Danger, stay close. They ran through hidden tunnels under the palace. Liam heard shouts and the clash of weapons. Rebels, Jareen said. They want to take you away. Liam felt fear, but also determination. He had saved the princess once. Now he would fight to protect her and himself. The tunnels led to a secret chamber filled with strange machines. Jareen pressed a button, and a hidden door opened. Go, she urged. I will hold them off, Liam hesitated. I can't leave you. You must, she said. Trust me. With a heavy heart, Liam stepped through the door. A bright light surrounded him, and suddenly he was somewhere else, safe but alone. Liam realized that this world was full of danger and mystery. But he also knew one thing for sure. He would not give up. He had to find a way to survive, to help Jareen, and to uncover the secrets of the Tari. Liam found himself in a quiet, bright room. The light was soft, and the air smelled like fresh flowers. The room had a large window looking out into a beautiful garden filled with strange, colorful plants. It was peaceful, but Liam felt trapped. This was another room in the palace, but much safer and guarded. After a while, the door opened and Jareen stepped inside. Her eyes were gentle but serious. You are safe here, she said. I'm sorry for keeping you locked up like this. Liam gave a tired smile. I understand why you had to do it. Jareen sat beside him. There is much I must tell you. You deserve to know the truth, Liam nodded. Please. Jareen took a deep breath. The Tari Empire was once powerful and strong. We ruled many planets and our people lived in peace, but that changed when a terrible sickness spread among us. What kind of sickness? Liam asked. It is called the blood fade. It slowly makes our people unable to have children. At first it was rare, but over many generations. It grew worse. Now most Tari cannot have babies. Liam frowned. That is very bad. Yes, Jareen said softly. Our leaders have tried many cures, but none worked. Our population is shrinking and our future is in danger. Liam thought about Earth's problems and felt sadness for the Tari. Is there any hope? Jareen smiled faintly. That is why I brought you here. Humans have strong, healthy blood. Your species did not suffer from the blood fade. Our scientists believe your blood might hold the secret to saving us. Liam's heart beat faster. You mean my blood can save your people? Yes, Jareen said, but it is not simple. We must study you carefully to understand your DNA and find a way to help. Liam looked at her. Why did you capture me instead of asking me to stay? She looked down. Because many in the Empire fear humans. They think we will lose our purity and strength if we mix with outsiders. They do not trust you. Liam's eyes narrowed. So you kept me locked up to protect me and your people, Jareen nodded. Yes, it was the only way to keep you safe from those who want to harm you. Liam sighed but felt sympathy for her. Being a leader was hard. Do your people hate humans? He asked. Some do, Shireen said honestly. But many do not understand. You are a new hope for us. Liam looked out the window. I want to help, but I don't know much about science. You don't have to, Shireen said. Our scientists will do the work. You just need to trust us. Days passed. Liam met the lead scientist, Oren, again. Oren was patient and kind, explaining things in simple words. We study your blood to find what makes it strong, Oren said. Your DNA is very different from ours. We hope to learn how to fix the blood fade. Liam agreed to give small blood samples. The tests were painless, but sometimes he felt tired after. Jareen visited often, bringing news and stories. She told Liam about her childhood, her hopes and fears. One day Liam asked, Do you think this will work? Can we save your people? Jareen looked hopeful. I believe so. But it will take time and trust. Liam smiled. I trust you. But not everyone in the palace was happy. Liam overheard whispers in the hall's words of fear and anger. Some nobles saw him as a threat. One evening, Liam was walking in the garden when a man stepped from the shadows. He was tall, with cold eyes and a sharp voice. You are the human, the man said. Do you know what you have done by coming here? Liam stared. I saved the princess. I want to help. The man laughed. You do not understand. You are a tool, nothing more. The Tari blood must stay pure. Mixing with humans will destroy us. Liam's fists clenched. I am more than a tool. I have a choice. The man's eyes narrowed. We will see. Liam knew the man was part of the rebel group that wanted to keep the empire closed off. He realized that danger was closer than he thought. He returned to Jareen and told her what happened. She frowned deeply. They will try to stop us, but we cannot give up. That night, Liam lay awake, thinking about his place in this strange world. He was a prisoner, a scientist's subject, and a symbol of hope all at once. Suddenly, a soft knock came at the door. Jareen entered, holding a small box. I have something for you, she said softly. Inside the box was a necklace with a small blue stone that seemed to glow faintly. This is a gift from my family, Jareen explained. It is a symbol of trust and protection. Liam touched the necklace, feeling warmth. Thank you, Jareen smiled. You are not just a prisoner or a subject, you are a friend. Liam felt hope rise inside him. Maybe together they could change the fate of two worlds. The days passed quietly in the palace, but tension grew beneath the surface. Liam could feel it in the way the Tari moved, whispers in the halls, glances exchanged behind closed doors. The rebellion was no longer just rumors. It was real, and closer than anyone admitted. One morning, Jareen came to Liam's room looking tired but determined. We must go to the High Council, she said. They will decide your fate and the future of our people. Liam nodded, unsure what to expect. They walked through the palace's grand halls. Guards and nobles watched them closely, some with suspicion, others with hope. Liam's heart pounded as they entered a large chamber filled with seated council members. Their faces were serious and cold. Jareen stepped forward and spoke clearly. Honored council, I bring before you a human who saved my life. He is not an enemy, but a key to our survival. A tall council member with silver hair and piercing eyes stood. Princess, we respect your words, but humans are outsiders. Their blood is untested. Mixing it with ours could weaken our race. Liam raised his voice, surprising even himself. I am here by choice. I want to help, but I am not property to be used or traded. Murmurs filled the chamber. Jareen smiled proudly at Liam. The council debated for hours. Some demanded Liam be sent away or imprisoned. Others saw the chance for hope and progress. Finally, the council leader spoke. We will hold a trial to decide. The human will have a voice. The princess will defend him. The trial day arrived. The chamber was packed. Aliens from all parts of the empire came to watch. Jareen stood tall and spoke passionately. This human saved me when I was in danger. His courage and kindness show what our two peoples can achieve together. We must not be ruled by fear, Liam spoke with calm confidence. I do not want to harm the Tari. I want to share what I can, but I will not be treated as a tool or prisoner. The council listened carefully. Some nodded in approval, but then a leader from the rebel faction stood. His voice was cold. Humans are a risk. Their presence threatens our purity. We must protect our people by rejecting outsiders. The crowd grew tense. Jareen and Liam exchanged worried looks. Suddenly the chamber doors burst open. Guards rushed in, shouting warnings. The rebel faction had planned a coup. Chaos erupted. Weapons were drawn. Liam and Jareen stood back to back, ready to defend themselves. Liam remembered his training. He moved quickly, dodging attacks, helping guards. Jareen used her knowledge of the palace to block enemies. Together they fought bravely. The rebels were strong but disorganized. After a fierce battle, the palace was secure again. The rebels were captured or fled. The council was shaken but grateful. The leader spoke again. This attack shows the dangers of division. We must unite. To survive, Jareen looked at Liam with deep gratitude. You saved us, Liam smiled tiredly. We saved each other. After the battle, the council agreed to a peaceful alliance. Liam was no longer a prisoner but a guest with respect. Jareen invited him to walk in the palace gardens. Flowers bloomed under soft lights, and the air was calm. She stopped and looked at Liam. I captured you because I feared for you and my people, but now I see you are more than that. Liam met her gaze. I understand. And I want to stay not as a prisoner, but as a partner in building a better future. Jareen smiled warmly. Then will you stay with me, Liam? To help me lead and heal our worlds? Liam felt hope and joy. Yes, I will. The two stood together, ready to face whatever the future held, united by trust, courage, and a shared dream. The palace was calm after the rebellion's defeat, but Liam and Jareen knew their journey was far from over. The wounds in the empire were deep, and many still feared change. But hope was stronger now. Liam spent his days learning about the Tari culture and sharing stories of Earth. Jareen introduced him to the council members who supported peace and cooperation. Together they worked on plans to heal their world. One morning, Jareen invited Liam to a ceremony in the palace courtyard. People from many worlds gathered, Tari nobles, scientists, and even some humans who had come with Liam. The air buzzed with excitement and cautious hope. Jareen stood before the crowd, her voice steady and clear. Today, we begin a new chapter. We choose unity over fear, hope over doubt. We welcome humans not as enemies, but as friends and partners. Liam watched as the crowd slowly cheered. Some still looked uncertain, but many smiled warmly. After the ceremony, Liam and Jareen walked through the gardens. The sky above was clear, stars shining brightly. Jareen looked at Liam with a soft smile. You saved me once. Now you help save us all. Liam took her hand gently. Together we can build a future neither of us imagined. Suddenly, a group of children ran by, laughing and playing. Their skin showed hints of both human and Tari features, a symbol of the new hope. Jareen's eyes shone with tears. Our future, Liam nodded. Our future. As days turned to weeks, the Tari and humans worked side by side. Scientists studied Liam's blood and began creating treatments to stop the blood fade. The Empire's leaders slowly embraced change. One evening, Jareen and Liam sat on a balcony overlooking the city lights. Do you regret coming here? She asked. Liam smiled. No, I came here by chance, but I stayed because I believe in us. Jareen leaned closer. I never thought I would find a partner in a human. He took her hand. Neither did I. The stars twinkled above, silent witnesses to a new bond between two worlds, two peoples and two hearts. Liam knew challenges would come, but he was ready. Together they would face whatever the universe brought. The story ends with Liam and Jareen standing united, a symbol of hope, courage, and the power of choice.